Everybody, it's Matt from the house, and I'm here with Mr. Joe Sexton, and we're going to give you a little sneak peek of the 22-23 lineup from Public Snowboards. Let's check these out. Okay, so first up, we've got the classic Public General, which does come in a lot of different sizes and a different graphic than this one, but we had to feature this one because this is the Jib Girl graphic, which I think it's one of the sickest graphics.
It's probably my favorite graphic of the year, to be honest, that we've done.
Yeah, so this is an all-mountain, kind of go anywhere, do anything board. You can ride it in the park, you can ride it outside of the park, but you definitely excels in the park too. Like, you like riding this one too, even aside from yours.
Yeah, I do too, and I actually rode Jib Girl's board. It's like on the last demo we were at, and I loved it, but also it's that more price-conscious board too, so it feels like it fits that need, but it still has centered base, urethane sidewalls, all that as well. So
awesome. So yeah, great bang for the buck when you get this board. And again, if you just want that one board that can do anything, whether you want the Jib Girl version or the standard graphics, grab yourself a General. All right, next up we have the Disorder, and whose board is this?
that would be my board.
Oh, weird. See how that worked out? That was nice. So yeah, super rad graphic this year. It's definitely one of those things, the first time I saw it, I was kind of like, okay, and then I looked at it more and I was like, oh, there's a little bit more going on.
Yeah, I just have done a couple of bright boards the last 2 years, and I kind of wanted to do something a little more muted, a little bit more mature, and worked on it with Josh and came up with something that kind of has a nod to like when the graphics were a little bit more muted and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm like really hyped on the way this one came out. So.
Definitely looks really good, and definitely a great board for going out and riding like Joe. Well, nobody can ride like Joe, but hitting the rails, hitting the streets, riding the park, and it's got a little bit of a micro camber on it, so it'll hold its own outside of the park too.
Yeah, I ride it for everything pretty much, and then I like the micro camber. I kind of got away from like that rocker shape and kind of more like want to be able to go a little bit faster and have some stability and stuff. So for me, that micro camber works really well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, next up we've got the Dispute, another board where, again, I love when the graphics make you look a little bit.
Yeah.
And I definitely took a look at this one, and then I had to back up and actually see what was going on. But that's
what I like about it. You get close and you can't really tell, but from far away.
So the Dispute is a directional twin board, so a little bit more versatile, and a little bit more higher end too, right?
Yeah, it's got aramid strips and some of that kind of stuff, a little bit more beef in it. It's one of our little bit more bells and whistles board, but like it still is good for rails, good for jumps, everything like that. Like it's our most all mountain board for sure.
Awesome. So yeah, you want that one board, go anywhere, do anything, but a little bit more snap, zing, and pop to it.
Yeah.
Then that's the board for you. All right, and lastly, we've got it's not a new board, but it is a new board that I'm super stoked. I've been a big fan of Koss for a long time. So this was the Vans board last year. Now it's Koss's pro model board. Yeah,
it's called the Public Statement, and this is Kaz Lemon's first board with us. It's he doesn't really even know it just yet, but he knows it. Like, he worked on the graphic, but we're gonna like officially do a lot of stuff around him. But yeah, he kind of forced the issue, like killed it. We were basically like, we got to give this guy a board, and he's been with us for a long time. Our European, connection, and I'm really proud of Kaz. He worked hard, and he definitely earned this board.
Definitely a good board for, again, that all mountain, go anywhere, do anything rider. But if you watch Koss and his riding, you'll see that even though he's hitting a lot of street spots, it's big stuff, so he needs a board that can handle that.
And it's a mid-wide too, so that's one of the ones in the line that's like a mid-wide, which is good for that kind of like just a little bit more stability.
A little bit more stability. If you got a little bit bigger foot, you can be able to lay down some carves a little bit better on it.
Exactly.
All right, cool, Joe. Thanks again for giving us a little sneak peek of the 22-23 lineup for Public. Can't wait for the stuff to start dropping, although we are actually going to go ride some of it a little later on today. But if you got any questions about these boards or any of the Public snowboards, leave some comments down below. We're on there every single day trying to answer your questions. We want to make sure we get you into some rad gear, but most importantly, we want to make sure it's actually going to fit you and your riding style. Also, make sure to like, subscribe, definitely get that notification bell on too so you can find out when all the new videos drop. And no matter what kind of rider you are, grab yourself a Public snowboard, even if it's not Joe's, and get out and ride, because any day of riding is a good day of riding. Actually, here, Joe, why don't you come over on this side of me, just so I got the microphone here.
And I got my deaf ear, so that's probably better.
Oh, yeah.